Okay, pre-algebra, here are the examples of the very long equations that we were doing on last Wednesday. This is where you have to first collect your like terms together on one side before you start moving anything across. Remember we talked about how you can't move until you've packed up. So we're going to pack our like terms together on each side of the equal sign, and then we can move it across. So the first thing I'll do is I will draw a line down the middle. Kind of squiggly, but that's okay. I hope you guys like the background. I just discovered today that I could change it to black. I can also change it to gray and this ugly green, so we'll try those out some other time. Anyway, so the first thing I'm going to do is on the left side I'm going to look to see if anything's alike. And I see that I have a 2x and a 5x, and I can add those together and get 7x. So all I did was go 2x plus 5x. And that is 7x. And then that plus 3 I just keep right there because it's not alike with anything else. Then I look over here at the right side and I see that I have two just regular numbers. I have 5 and minus 10. So you want to think about 5 minus 10, and 5 minus 10 is negative 5. So I'm going to write negative 5 and then plus 3x because that 3x is not alike with anything else. Now it's just like the equations that we were doing before this assignment, and I do still have x's on both sides, so I'm going to move the smaller x over to the other side. And you notice that 3x is smaller than 7x, so I'm going to move this 3x. I'm going to write minus 3x, and I do that because it's being added, so I do the opposite of it to get rid of it. So I'm going to put minus 3x under the 7x, and I'm left with 4x. I can bring down my plus 3, and then equals and negative 5. Okay, and now I'm going to get rid of the 3 because remember we're trying to get the x by itself so we can find the value of it. If I say minus 3, that cancels that out, makes it 0. So I come over here and I say minus 3. And I think negative 5 minus 3, I've got signs of the same, so I'm going to add them and keep the same sign, and that's negative 8. So if I bring down my 4x from up there, and say 4x equals negative 8. I'm running out of room, but I think you guys already see what the answer is. I can now divide by 4, like that. Divide by 4. And negative 8 divided by 4 is negative 2. So x equals negative 2. And that's our answer. So to go back over that again, the very first step is to collect things together on each side. So here I needed to put the 2x and the 5x together since they were on the same side of the equal sign. Okay? And so I added those together. On this side I had to add the 5 and the negative 10 together before I could do anything else. So that's the new thing with this assignment. I have another example down here, and I'm going to start now. I'll draw my line, and I'll start by collecting things that are alike. If I look on the left side, I see that I have a 2 and a plus 7. Those are the same, so because they're both numbers, so I just go 2 plus 7, that's 9. And then I'll bring down my minus 3x from right there, okay? And then that's equals. And then over here I see that I have 9x and plus 6x. So I have two terms that have x's in them. So I can add those together, and 9x plus 6x is 15x. And then I can just bring down that minus 9 right there. Okay, now the goal is to get the x's on the same side of the equal sign, because now we can move. And I move this smaller x over to the other side, so I'm going to move this minus 3x. So I do that by getting rid of it by doing the opposite. So since it's minus, I'm going to say plus 3x. That gets rid of the whole term. And I write plus 3x underneath there, and that gives me 18x. And then I can bring down the minus 9 right there, and on this side I'll bring down the 9. Now this time my x is on my right side, so I'm going to get rid of what's with the x. And right now it's with the x's and minus 9. So we're going to get rid of this term first. I'm going to erase that now. And we do that by doing the opposite of it. The opposite of minus 9 is plus 9. So I'm going to write plus 9, and that makes it go away. I'll write plus 9 under the 9 over here. And 9 plus 9 is 18. Bring down the 18x. And now what I would do to get rid of this 18 with the 18x is go divide by 18. That means I can cancel my 18's out, leaves me with just x. Divide this one by 18, and 18 divided by 18 is 1. So x equals 1, and that is your answer. If you guys have any questions, just send me an email, use the contactor form, and type in the problem that you're having trouble with, and I can help you from there. I'd be more than happy to help you, so don't hesitate to call, and don't come back on Wednesday saying you still don't get it. You need to use the email contactor form that I have available on the blog in order to get help. So do that. It's right under the St. Charles crest where it says contact me. Click on that and fill in the form and send me an email. I'd love to hear from you guys. So I just realized that I was supposed to say hello to Catherine because she asked me at the end of school. So hi, Catherine. Hope you're having a good evening and hope volleyball practice went well. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.